Hey, everybody. You can tell we're getting close to the 2022 NFL draft in Las Vegas because you hear these pronouncements about players that just simply isn't true. For example, let's take this one that I just heard a moment ago and I really have to respond to.
At what he is, first of all, Jordan Davis, a couple of points that need to be made. Number one, at what he is, he's phenomenal at it. Okay? He is phenomenal at playing in a 6 foot by 6 foot confined area. He's got dominant, ridiculous strength. He can control a small area, maybe certainly as well as anybody in this draft, and as well as anybody we may have seen in a while. That's strength. There is a difference, Ross, between strength and power. Power would best be described as strength in motion. Jordan Davis is not powerful. He does not move people. He controls an area, okay, but he does not move people. There's a big difference.
See, this is where he's wrong, okay?
First of all, Jordan Davis, a couple of points that need to be made. Number one, at what he is, he's phenomenal at it, okay? He is phenomenal at playing in a 6 foot by 6 foot confined area. He's got dominant, ridiculous strength. He can control a small area, maybe certainly as well as anybody in this draft, and as well as anybody we may have seen in a while. That's strength. There is a difference, Ross, between strength and power. Power would best be described as strength in motion. Jordan Davis is not powerful. He does not move people. He controls an area, okay, but he does not move people. There's a big difference.
Now, here's the real problem, okay?
First of all, Jordan Davis,
let me just
a couple of points
stop him here because
number one,
I made that, okay? He's completely wrong. And you want to understand how wrong Greg Cosell is, all you have to do is just go to any search engine and type Georgia defense 2-gap. And you can read, well, for example here, something about the description regarding the Georgia Mint front. And this is in Shaken the Southland. This is a blog. And it says that it talks about how how Kirby Smart favors what's called a tight or mint front, which is popular in the SEC, which shades the ends in for technique and inside the opposite shoulder. Let me show you what I'm talking about here, all right? This right here is that defense, okay? And the idea is to shield the linebackers from and defensive backs from getting touched by offensive linemen. And so in order to do that, you put the defenders in where they're going to take up space. Let's take a look at this defense again, okay? See that? All right. So by putting the linemen in gaps here, you're forcing double teams and a back to come up to fill and assist in blocking in this. But in doing that, you allow your linebackers and backs to flow to the ball. That's the idea with this kind of defense. So you're not asking your Jordan Davis to do what would be done in a one-gap scheme. Power through. So Greg Cosell is looking at Jordan Davis, not asking what Kirby Smart and the Alabama coaches are saying for him to do, and assuming that these are things he can't do. Folks, that is a very common sports football broadcasting error. You have people who are paid to talk, but they're not paid to really know what they're talking about. I'm just being really blunt with you. So what happens is you get these errors, and they are constant. Greg Cosell is wrong about Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis can be a single gap player. If you asked him to go through a gap to stop a run, and he has done that, all right, after he's figured out where the run is going, he's done his assignment in terms of holding his place, all right? But if you did that, if you played what's called a Floyd Peters style system, known for the late Detroit Lions defensive line coach and defensive coordinator, who favored rushing the passer from the start, having the defender come in off the ball and then, quote, picking the run up as they go. If you favor that kind of defense, and I might add that I do, Jordan Davis can play that kind of defense. He has the power to go through linemen to achieve a successful completion of that assignment, okay? But you don't take what he's assigned to do and say, oh, he did that, therefore he can't do the other thing. But then say, well, he did that well. Because it stands to reason if he is strong enough to hold ground, as Cosell himself admits, then Jordan Davis obviously is strong enough too if he needs to take off from a four down or a 3 down technique, blast through a lineman or blast around them quickly or by them and make a tackle. Ugh. See you at the NFL Draft 2022 in Las Vegas. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com.